Deployed to Afghanistan in January of 2012. I was in Afghanistan for about 7 months before stepping on the IED. Thought a lot about my family and what the future held for me. You know, I was a big hockey player. One of my first thoughts is, am I ever going to play hockey again? Do I still get to be a Navy SEAL and operate? I still want to do all those things, and in my mind, you know, I thought I'd be fine. I'd be able to go right back to doing the same old thing. But you know, as you come out of recovery and start getting off some of the medications, you start realizing everything, and you kind of go through this moment where, oh, I'm not going to be able to do any of this anymore. And through rehab and meeting people and through the process, you realize that you can still do everything. You just have to do everything a little different. Figuring life out again, all over again, and being able to get reunited with my family and us all adjusting together on how life is going to be from here on out. I always had my son as a huge motivation for me. I want to be able to be there and be able to coach if I can. I coach him in hockey, and I'm able to still be out on the ice. You know, I do it a little different. I got introduced to sled hockey. Skate around the ice in a little bucket I had 2 sticks with picks on the back of them, and figuring life out again and just doing things a different way. I've met tremendous resistance when it comes to the VA and dealing with prosthetics. It's annoying when my prosthetist has gone out of his way, bent over backwards, and constantly fighting. Sockets and legs do wear out from time to time. I'm active, I use the stuff a lot, I wear it out, and I'm hard on stuff. There's huge support at Walter Reed for prosthetics. I can get anything I need at any time. They're right there to help. And that's the same mindset my prosthetist has. But then he has to deal with the VA, tell him, no, we have to go set up an appointment with the VA, telehealth conference with the Denver VA, even though I'm from Montana, I live in Montana. They just make the process so much more complicated than it has to be. Going through this whole process, then I finally get a prescription from the VA. Then we do the work, get it done, gets it done quick, gets me back on my feet, so to speak, and I'm living life, enjoying life again. And that whole time though, getting all this stuff, my process is having to take a loan out, and then the VA pays them back. Each one of these legs, about 80 grand a piece. My sockets, $15,000 a piece. Just for them to put that on my prosthetist, and they still deny it. This guy's just trying to do the right thing. He's getting the job done for me. And if everyone at the VA did that, I think the VA would probably be running a lot smoother. Senator Tester was at Walter Reed a few months after I was injured, talking about how he'd be there for us, always be there for us, take care of us, whatever we need. Never followed up. And I reach out to the other side, to Senator Daines' office, immediately get help. So I think it's time for a change. I've been fortunate enough to have personal conversations with Matt Rosendale. And after talking about these issues, if I'm going to get behind someone, they will be held accountable. John Tester's a lot of talk, but I haven't seen action. I'm not all about, tearing into someone, tearing someone apart, tearing someone down. I don't really believe in doing that, but for too long now, all we've heard is all these things that John Tester's done for the veterans. It's hearsay talk. I don't believe anything that he's saying with everything else, just because I've seen personally the letdown of not following through with your actions, and it's time to hold him accountable.
What happened to the guys who planted the bombs, or planted the IEDs? Do you know?
Can't talk about that on camera.
So they may still be out there, we don't know.